is Joe Symes and Colin White from the band Joe Symes and the Loving Kind, all the way from the UK. Hi guys, how are you?
Hello.
We're all good. We're really good. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Just in case, I don't know, guys, can you see me over there?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we can.
We can see you perfectly clear.
You're right there.
Good, because I can't see you guys. So just to let you know. So anyway, thank you for being on the show today.
That's great. Thanks for having us on.
Good to be here.
And I'm so grateful at the timing that we're doing this interview with your hit song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going pretty well. And a brand new video has just come out for the song, which is A Place to Call Our Own, which is the title track off our new EP. That's it right there. There we all go. And yeah, the feedback that went out last week, the new video, it's animated, it's lots of fun, and it's all fun and cartoony. And the feedback for it has been absolutely fantastic. People love it. They think it's great. And you know, it's a video that cheers people up, because I think a lot of people need cheering up at the moment. You know, after what's been going on in the world over the past couple of years. So you know, nothing too intense, nothing too serious and sort of dark and moody and everything. It's all bright and nice and good, and the song's pretty catchy too.
And it's all happy, and we look really good.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. I love the cartoon animation part of it. That was a great idea. And Joe, you were telling me about how all that came about, how you had the vision and then how everything fell into place. Do you want to tell us about that experience?
Yeah, because when the EP come out, and you know, I knew how catchy the song was and stuff and that. And I was saying to the others, I was saying, like, we need to get a video for it. So I approached someone about the video, and they said, "Oh, we can do it like this and do it like that." And I was like, "Nah, I'm not interested."
Didn't work out.
It just didn't look. And something, I just thought, no, it's got to be something different. And then I just thought about, why don't we do it like a cartoon?
Yeah.
And I said to the others about it, we'll do it in cartoon. So yeah, and all that. And I just happened to, after it's mentioned doing a cartoon, I just happened to be on Facebook, and I come across some fella who does video animations like cartoons. I was like, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird that someone's on my phone.
Sorry about that.
You'll have to edit this bit.
No, there's no editing, guys.
All right.
So and then I just thought, okay, so I contacted them, and I said, you know, can you do this for this? And all, he was like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, you know what I mean? So we went from there, and I gave him ideas for the storyboard and stuff. And after many months, he would have done it sooner, but like, you know, he said like he had that caught COVID and stuff and all that. So we did it, and like the end result and the feedback's been amazing, and the response.
I'm back.
And it's just been brilliant. And we're actually planning another video for one of the songs off the new album at the moment. We're getting ideas for it and all that. So we're going to be doing that as well. This is going to be a bit mad, this one. A bit mad, like, you know. But...
The fella's name, the animator one's called Jonathan Dolan. He's a really nice fella. He's a very talented man as well. We both spoke to him. We haven't actually met him in person, but you know, he's a really talented fella. He's a big horror fan as well. So yeah, he does some horror things as well as the video. And also, yeah, you know, the link to his YouTube channel is on the description of the video. So anyone likes horror, check it out. It's just some interesting stuff. Very interesting.
And anyone who likes paintings as well, look at my paintings behind that I did.
Oh, I'm shocked. You're very gifted and talented. Both of you are. It's not just your music. So tell me, how did the band come about? Because you guys know each other for a very long time.
Well, me and Joe co-founded the band. We've known each other for a while. We were in bands before that and stuff. And when they folded, Joe had not long been doing, at the time, sort of like, you know, acoustic shows on his own. And it was only a few months in, what happened with me that had folded. And I kind of said, you know, well, I'm available to, if you want me to, do you want any drums in the studio, or do you want any, like, maybe at the time, like some like percussion and stuff and all that? And he said, yeah, absolutely, and all that. So it kind of went from there. And then after a while, we kind of said, well, why don't we just expand this into a band? And then it's just kind of naturally formed. And then, obviously, you know, the band formed and we started, you know, putting some out probably as the band, and we haven't looked back since, and it's been wonderful.
And Colin came up with the band name.
Yes, I did.
And even come up with my name as well.
Yes, I did. It was rechristened.
No, it's just, that's what it come about. And like, you know, you're working with other people, musicians and all that, and it doesn't work out, and like you think, oh God, like, you know, I'm taking my ball home attitude, and it's not working out. I'm going home and all that. But yeah, I would say it worked out, and like we tried different members, and like we had some session people who like we tried to get involved in, like, oh, you know,
Out for themselves.
just basically, they didn't want to work as a team, like, and you know, like, you know, what about this and this and.
Moaning people. I don't want to do that. It's like, just play the song, you know.
It's like, you know, well, do you want to go and play this big massive gig?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Okay. So it happened organically, which I think is the best way anyway. It was meant to be the way it did. And actually, like, it's just taken off recently, hasn't it, you two being together?
Yeah, it's since basically, I mean, like, you know, we're pretty well established around the world as a globally as a band. We've put like 2 albums out, 1 standalone single, and we've just done an EP. But the big move's been since we'll put the EP out, it's just sort of gone, whoa, even more, like with the video on top of it as well. It's just like sort of really gone up. And the fact that like it's now in the music shops as well, in the stores, and we've been playing gigs in the stores as well. So that's been even brilliant. It's like it's like an achievement. It's like, God, yeah, I can go into the music store and our music's in there, and it's like, and it's also on the website and that. So it's an achievement for us, you know what I mean? And like the gigs we've been doing this year, the touring, the new album we're doing as well. So it's just been really, really, really great time for us.
Just Joe's pretty much sums it all up there. You know what I mean? It's nice to go into, like, you know, HMV, which is the major music store in the UK, just to go in there and look on the shelf and go, oh look, there's our latest release. That's nice. And you can go to other ones, and there's other ones as well, like in Manchester and Chester, and soon to be in others as well. And you can go in there and go, oh, there's our release and all. So it is a big achievement. And also, in promotion of this as well, the fact, you know, it's just the fact that to play the in-store shows, we've never done that before, and I feel a lot of people have kind of said to us, oh, it's really good that you're doing that. Someone from America who interviewed just said, it's really good that you're doing that because it harks back to the 1970s and the 80s. I know people have done it in recent years, but for them, they felt it was like this really, it was kind of like, you know, a very, like an old school thing that's kind of been brought back and reappreciated and everything and all that. So yeah, it's good. It's always been very, very enjoyable. Can't complain.
And the thing is about it, we're doing the gigs inside the music stores acoustically. Now, not many bands can do it acoustically because, from what we know, their songs, they've got to have them rocked up and all that, and really loud and all that. Whereas we can do both. That's the beauty of like what we've got. We can do them both, and the song still sounds the same, whether it's got live drums behind it, bass guitars, or acoustically with bongos. It's still exactly the same. Different,
but equally as effective. I mean, the thing is, you know, we could have went into these shops and said, oh, we'll just go in there with a full drum kit and everything like that, but we thought it wouldn't have been appropriate. For us, it wouldn't have been appropriate because, you know, Saturday afternoon, nice music store, you know, you want to be sort of there playing a nice acoustic show, you know what I mean? Because even though there'll be people who come down to see you personally, or you might attract their attention, say, oh, who's that playing? I'll go watch them. Not everyone's going to, you know, you might have some, you know, little old lady who's just going to buy a DVD for a grand, so she wants to go in the corner, and the last thing she wants is to get blasted in the face by full drums, bass and guitars, and we wouldn't want to do that, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's to play acoustically in the shops, for us, we find it more appropriate, and secondly, I think what Joe said then, it shows our acoustic versatility.
Very often. You don't see that, like you said, in shops where the actual band is there playing. That's fantastic. It's great exposure too.
I think, to be honest with you, if we were to play in them shops with live drums, bass and guitars, we'd absolutely blast the windows out.
It'd be loud.
Because there's only 3 of us. We're a very, very loud band. Very loud band. I mean, someone in a festival said we sound like 9 people on stage. We were that loud. So we didn't want to do it like that because it just would have been. I mean, we played the festival a couple of years back, and someone said we were that loud that the earplugs flew out.
That's true. That was a friend of mine.
He went pop, popped out. We were that loud. So it's better to keep it down, let the music come across. It does it worlds of good.
In a proper music venue, that's a different story. But you know, again, nice music store Saturday afternoon. Oh, we saw this band. They were really good. They did a nice acoustic slot, but they can also really, you know, do the other end of the spectrum, which is, you know, full on electric guitars as well. So we show the best of both worlds.
And we can tell jokes. We can tell jokes as well.
I know you can tell jokes. You guys are so funny. Oh my gosh, whenever we talk, you have me in stitches, Joe, seriously. Colin, I'm just getting to know you, but I know that you've got a funny side too. But it's amazing how everything is taking off very fast and very quickly for you guys. You have been consistent, persistent, you haven't given up. Like, how do you guys handle challenges in your, like, even with the band?
We love challenges.
How do you handle them?
We just take them on board, and, like, you know, if they did, you know, if it's a problem, it's a problem. But every challenge that we've had up to now, you know, even doing like recordings or gigs or whatever and stuff, or interviews or whatever problems we've always faced them and we've overcome them. And in terms of like working consistent, we never ever stop. We never stop. Never stop.
And if a challenge tests you, whether it be individually or collectively and all that, once you've got through that challenge, those challenges in all occasions, it makes you stronger, it makes you better, it makes you wiser.
It's so true, Colin. I believe that you've got to face them, because they say what you resist persists. So you've got to see what comes in front of you, represents in front of you, tackle it, deal with it, and move on. And like you said, you just become stronger and stronger. It's an amazing place to be in life. And you guys have got that side to you as well, which is fantastic. Like, I know I've been talking to Joe for a little bit longer, and he's so cool, calm and collective. And I remember he said one thing, he goes, "It is what it is." Which was,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is. You know, it's whatever's there or whatever's going to happen. It's going to happen.
That's like, so true.
It's true. You can't do nothing about it. I mean, like, whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen. So tearing your hair out and all, or like screaming at a lunatic or whatever, it's just let it happen. You know. There's actually a new song on the album called "Whatever Makes It Happen."
It's so true, because it's good to for people in the audience to see that side of you guys too, how you face challenge and that, which is fantastic. But just that saying was instilled in me when you said it, Joe. It is what it is. I like it. I like that. So, guys, you have from music background. How did you just get into music? Colin, how did you get into music?
It's funny, really. There was always music around. There was always music around and all that. You know, I'd say predominantly family-wise, I'd say a lot of the music, you know, a lot of it came from my older brother, and there was music that, you know, that came from my mum and my dad. They didn't play music, but obviously the music that they liked from different time periods and stuff and all that. So it was mainly my brother and my mum and dad and a few others as well. And it was basically when I was 11. Before that, I had no aspirations to play music before then. But when I was 11 years old, my brother had a video of the Doors playing at the Hollywood Bowl on video, and I watched it. And I enjoyed the whole thing, and I always, you know, thought Jim Morrison was a great frontman, had a real presence, and Ray Manzarek was great on keyboards, and Robbie Krieger was great on guitar. But the person I sort of honed in on was there on this drum riser on the drums was John Densmore, and I just kept zooming in on him, and I looked at it and went, I want to do that. I will do that. And it's
with a little hand as well.
With a little hand. No, minus the little hand. But after it was you know it took a couple of years for to really persuade, to say, listen, to say, look, I want to do this, because they probably thought, oh, we'll probably get him a drum kit and he won't do anything with it and it'll be in the corner after about 6 months. But so it took a couple of years, but it kept coming up. And after about 3 years, I was like, no, listen, I want to really do this. And he went, okay, what have we got to lose?
That was your calling.
Got a drum kit, and I got good, and they went, oh, he's actually a musician. Okay, let him grow and everything, and they became very, very proud of me. They're sadly no longer with us, unfortunately, mum and dad. But I've no doubt they'd be very proud of that. I'm getting even better and better and better. So yeah,
that's amazing. That was your calling. It was your time. Like, that was drawn to you. That was meant for you. And look where you are today. Oh my goodness. And Joe, how did you get into the music industry?
I was a drummer first.
Sorry?
I was a drummer.
Okay.
I was playing drums before I could play guitar.
Okay.
I can play drums, harmonica, piano, bass, arrange string sections, orchestras and all that. And I'm self-taught. No one taught me. I'm totally self-taught. My first instrument was drums, and then I got into guitar. But there was always music around the house growing up as a kid, because I'm the youngest from 6. So around the house you'd have like music like Frank Sinatra, Motown, Sex Pistols, The Doors, Beatles, tons of Beatles, loads of Motown. So it was a really, glam rock and all that stuff. So it was a really like brilliant mix of music to be brought up on and stuff and all that. So that's what it was. That was around the house all the time. It's just music and all that. And I'm self-taught and everything. I'm all self-taught. And I used to sit in my room with a chair, with a small set of drumsticks, and used to play along to songs and all that, and stuff like that. And then I started playing guitar, and then eventually it goes on to writing songs and stuff and all that, to which leads on to the next thing. When we become involved with people in the band, and like you're working with them, we design all our own artwork for the band. That's all done by us. We've got our own record label. We're on our own record label. We do all of that. Our own record label is also like, it can be it's also a film company as well. So we're in total control of what we're doing. So we don't answer to no one. So no one can answer, well, this and this and that. We had management in the past. To be honest with you,
they were useless.
They were about as useful as a chocolate teapot.
Absolutely useless they were.
About as useful as a chocolate teapot. Says it all, But we're self-managed, everything's done by us. And I think once you become your own boss, I think it's sort of, you get very guarded with what you're doing and stuff. So as I said to you, everything is all us. It's everything's us and all that. And like, people have contacted us and said, how come you're doing that? And how do you get that? And how do you get that? We let the music do the talking. Simple. It's just go, look, let that do the talking and stuff and all that. There's a lot of clicks, as we say, and a lot of backhanders and secret handshakes and all that. But you can have your secret handshakes because they don't write great songs, you know what I mean? And we just do what we do. If people like it, they like it. If they don't, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love that saying. When you said it to me, I still can't get over it. It's so good. Because and you're cool, calm and collected, Joe. The times we've been talking, you're so laid back. So I know you guys work around the clock, Saturday nights and everything, like 24/7. What do you do in your free time?
Work.
That's it.
We don't get any. The only free time we get is if we have have a weekend, we'll have a drink, but we'll still be working.
I,
You know,
Well, you do gardening.
I might do my gardens. I
Yeah.
love gardening. That's my thing. I'm passionate about that.
okay, gardening.
I'm very passionate about gardening.
That's
Even
good.
like, you know,
What about, go on.
even like down to trimming the edges of the grass, it's all got to be perfect, because if it's not, then I just go, oh,
It's an art form. It's an
You know.
art form.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bit of doing the gardens. Yeah, that's it. I love doing the gardening. It's very therapeutic, and it helps me think
Okay.
about things. And to be honest with you, I've got a lot of song ideas from doing the garden.
It's true. It is true.
That's true. A lot of lyrics I've got in my head through doing it, mowing the grass. I'm cutting the grass. I've got loads of lyrics in my head, and I'm like, I'm running in the house and writing them down and come back out. And I'm doing the grass again and running in the house and putting another bit down, like, you know.
Nailing
So
it to
yeah,
the
it's
wall.
just, you know, that's my bit of free time. Or
Well,
we get
that's beautiful. I love gardening. It's grounding too. It's out in nature, you're getting fresh air. What about you, Colin?
Well, that's a few different things. I mean, obviously, apart from the gardening and the painting, the Joe does, apart from playing music, apart from being a musician, I'm a writer as well. I haven't written anything for a while, but I've written some short stories, things like that that've been pushed out in America and stuff, and all more like kind of more of the horror genre. And just feel like disturbingly amusing ones there as well. Apart from that, when I'm not doing anything, it's just like, you know, watching things and listening to stuff and reading things and stuff like that. He's a better gardener than me. I'm a terrible gardener, and he's a much better painter than me, because I paint like a 7-year-old.
Okay.
That's his hand.
Oh, you guys are funny. Okay, now we'll start with Joe. If you had a message to deliver to the world, what would that message be today?
spread the word like butter.
Sorry?
Spread the word like butter.
I like that. And Colin, if you had a message to deliver to the world, what would that be today? Yeah. I usually get stuck on that one too when they ask me, because I've got so much to say.
Oh God, I don't think you let me say it. But let me think of it.
I'll tell you what he'd say.
Talk to this hand, because I am listening.
Do you want me to tell you what I think he'd say?
You can say it, then he can say. Go on, Joe.
What?
He would say, tonight I have a larger skull.
Sorry?
Tonight I have a larger skull.
Tonight I have a larger score?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what, all right. Colin, what would it be?
Sort it out. Sort it out.
Let's sort it out. That's what we say. Yeah, just sort it out, will you?
Sort it out.
No, so say go and sort it out. Go ahead.
Well, that's direct, straightforward, and it is what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah. Formally, yeah. My saying is sort it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spread the word like butter.
Oh, look, he's even in sync with the saying. Sort it out like butter. Okay, guys. So we'll just finish up. Like, where do you see the band going from here now with with this song, which is absolutely amazing? And it's is it moved up on the charts? I know it's number 8 last time you've told me.
It's actually out the charts now. It was in the top 20 for 8 weeks.
Yes.
So basically, what we're focused on now is
third album.
Third album. We've started recording it already, and it's coming together really well.
So that's something.
10 brand new songs. We know where it's going. We know what's happening with it. We've not long started it, but it's off to a good start. It's going to be great. And if you love the new EP, you'll love the new album, but that'll be out next year.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of strings on it, a lot of that on it, loads of harmonies, loads of catchy sing-along.
Yeah.
We've done all the artwork for it. That's all been done, all the pictures and all that. We're back in 24 to work further on it, and we're going to be doing all the music stores before them and that, as well as like working on like the album and stuff and all that, and doing what we do and all that, and getting ready for the new year. That's what we're going to be doing. I'm looking forward to Christmas.
Yes, Christmas will be here. That'll be here like that.
Or as we say, looking forward to Crimbo.
Yeah. That's what some people refer to it in Liverpool. They refer to Christmas as Crimbo.
Crimbo.
For short.
Okay, guys, I wish you all the best. Where can people find you guys?
Website, which is www.joesimesandthelovingkind.co.uk. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're now on TikTok. With
we're on TikTok.
The new videos on there as well. You've got a YouTube channel with the new videos on. And on the website, our new EP, A Place to Call Our Own, which is that's available from the website internationally, and in the Northwest at the moment it's available from HMV Liverpool, FOP Manchester and HMV Chester, and it will be available from some other HMVs very, very soon, before the end of the year. So that'll be all updated on our website soon, so it's all there.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, guys. I really appreciate it, because I know it's late there too, and you just finished rehearsing. So I thank you for your time. I really appreciate you guys.
I was going to say one more thing to you.
One more thing.
All right, come on, let me have it. What is it?
I went past the shop and it said pay no interest. So I carried on walking.
What did it say?
Pay no interest.
No interest, yes.
So I carried on walking.
So you, sorry?
Carried on
walking.
You carried on walking. Okay. That was a good message.
Do you get me? Are you with it?
Yeah. Pay no interest, but you kept walking because you didn't pay any interest. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
If they're selling something, pay no interest, so you carry on walking. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, then, fair enough.
No.
Guys, I love you heaps. I wish you all the best, and thank you again. And we'll stay in touch anyway with you guys. And I wish you the best of luck with your album coming up, your songs, everything that you do, guys. You really deserve it. You've worked hard for it.
Well, hopefully, we can come back to talk about the new album in a few months' time.
Yeah, but that.
You can come back anytime you like, guys. Just, you know how to contact me. Give me a call and you can come on anytime.
Thank you very much.
And we will see you soon. Absolutely.
All right, I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Sending you so much love. So we're signing off for now from the talk show Angel on the Verkos show. Thank you.
Ta-da.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.